Washington, 3 United States Army Special Forces were killed and 2 were wounded on Wednesday in an ambush in Niger while on a training mission with troops from that nation in northwestern Africa, American military officials said. We can confirm reports that a joint U.S. and Nigerian patrol came under hostile fire in southwest Niger, Lieutenant Commander Anthony Falvo, a spokesman for the United States Africa Command in Stuttgart, Germany, said in an email. All 5 American soldiers were Green Berets, said 2 United States military officials. The attack took place 120 miles north of Niamey, the capital of Niger, near the border with Mali, where militants with al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb, an affiliate of al-Qaeda, have conducted cross-border raids. Niger's troops were also believed to have suffered casualties, but details were not immediately known. The deaths represent the first American casualties under hostile fire in a mission in which United States Special Forces have provided training and security assistance to the Nigerian armed forces, including support for intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance. A Special Forces soldier died in a vehicle accident in Niger in February. One of the military officials, who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss continuing military operations, said American forces were rushing to the scene of the ambush, presumably to evacuate American and Nigerian casualties and possibly to hunt down the attackers. President Trump was briefed on the deaths of the Green Berets, said the White House press secretary, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Details of the late afternoon ambush were sketchy. Soldiers from the 3rd Special Forces Group were assisting their Nigerian counterparts with counterterrorism training when they came under attack in a remote part of the country. As of late Wednesday, there had been no claims of responsibility. In his first 8 months in office, Mr. Trump's top military officials have shown few signs that they want to back away from President Barack Obama's strategy to train, equip and otherwise support indigenous armies and security forces to fight their own wars instead of deploying large American forces to far-flung hotspots, including the Sahel, a vast area on the southern flank of the Sahara that stretches from Senegal to Sudan. And that is what is happening in Niger, a desperately poor, landlocked country twice the size of California that is struggling, even with assistance from the United States and France, to stem a flow of insurgents across Niger's lightly guarded borders with Mali, Nigeria, and Libya. But unlike recent commando raids in Somalia or Reaper drone strikes in Libya, the deadly ambush on Wednesday in a remote desert area came during what American military officials said was a routine training mission, not a combat operation, and yet the casualties by both American and Nigerian forces underscore the inherent risks of operating in a potentially hostile environment. These militants have proven remarkably resilient, exploiting local and/or ethnic grievances to embed themselves into communities as well as political borders and differences to escape capture, said J. Peter Pham, a vice president at the Atlantic Council's Africa Center in Washington. It was no accident that this attack took place near Niger's border with Mali, an area that has seen numerous incidents in recent years. In May, a member of the Navy SEALs was killed, and 2 other American service members were wounded in a raid in Somalia, the first American combat fatality there since the 1993 Black Hawk Down battle. The government of President Mahamadou Issoufou of Niger has proved to be a stalwart partner in the United States counterterrorism campaign in the Sahel. About 800 American military personnel are now in Niger, including a few dozen Army Special Forces who train and advise local soldiers, and about 450 American troops who operate and support drone missions from the country. Since 2013, unarmed American drones have soared skyward from a secluded military airfield in Niamey, starting surveillance missions of 10 hours or more to track fighters affiliated with al-Qaeda and other militants in Mali. Over the years, MQ-9 Reapers that have been based there stream live video and data from other sensors to American analysts working with French commanders who say the aerial intelligence has been critical to their success in driving jihadists from a vast desert refuge in northern Mali. The United States is building a $50 million drone base in Agadez, Niger. When completed next year, it will allow Reaper surveillance drones to fly from hundreds of miles closer to southern Libya to monitor Islamic State insurgents flowing south and other extremists flowing north from the Sahel region. Thomas Gibbons Neff contributed reporting. A version of this article appears in print on October 5, 2017, on page A8 of the New York edition with the headline 3 Americans killed in Niger in ambush.